Eamon Khan here, 4 seconds out. Pleasure to be joined by gentleman David Adeleye. Give me some of his time after a long day of media. David, I imagine you're just in a position where you want to get ready for fight night.
Yeah, I suppose, man. But this is the things that they demand. So yeah, it's got to get done.
Speaking of demands, then, what is Filip Hrgovic going to demand of you to get the victory over him?
Don't know. That's a question for him, right?
Well, no, I guess that's the challenges you anticipate he's going to pose to you.
He's a good fighter. Top 10 in the world for a reason. Ranked high in all the governing bodies for a reason. Experienced amateur, experienced professional. So
How many fighters in your position do you think would have taken the opportunity to fight Hrgovic if it was presented to them?
none, clearly, because he had people shying away from the fight. I had different opponent. He had the people put out the fight. Obviously, my opponent put out the fight, so this fight got made.
So what makes you different then? Why did you chump at the challenge?
Because I believe in myself and I know I'm a good fighter.
And Adam Booth, obviously Adam Booth has a wealth of experience, but how do you feel you've progressed, and specifically what do you think has changed in you as a fighter?
A lot. I think you'll see on Saturday.
You've been able to keep it seems like you have the explosive power adding to the foundation of boxing, but was that ever a worry of you, having to maybe lose parts of your game to gain other parts?
No.
Is the power going to be the reason why you win the fight?
Yes.
Filip Hrgovic, of course, he's been in the ring with a number of good fighters. Dubois was able to beat him, but it was like a number of punches that got him out of there. Do you think it's one that gets him out of there, or do you think you have to chip away at him?
He's tough and durable. So, yeah. I have to be realistic, innit? He's tough and durable. Don't know what's going to get him out there. We'll just go out there and do what we got to do.
Have you seen some of the conversations surrounding the fight from the media and the pundits?
No.
There's a feeling that if you're going to get the victory, as you plan to do, you'll have to come through maybe 5-6 rounds, and then it comes into your equation. Do you read it that way?
That's for the pundits, man. You just said it. I don't listen to them. It's for the pundits.
One of the things that Abel Sanchez was saying to me was that Filip's gas tank has been something that's been questionable throughout his career. Do you see that as a weakness that you can exploit in his game?
Yeah, he doesn't have a gas tank. He gasses out all the time. So.
And that maybe leads it towards a fight being into the second half of the fight, do you feel?
No, I didn't say that. I just said you asked about his gas tank. And I answered the question about his gas tank. I didn't say nothing else. That's all. I'm not saying I'm going to beat him because of his gas tank. Like, I got the skill set, the power, the IQ and everything to beat him.
Are those facets of your game you feel are underrated, that your power is more highlighted, but like you said there, skill, IQ aren't those that have been highlighted properly?
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter, does it?
Of course it matters.
Why?
Because those are rounded and great parts of a boxer who,
Why
if
does
you're...
it matter if he gets overlooked by people?
As a fighter, do you not want to get credit for being a skillful, high IQ fighter? Not just a devastating puncher?
So they didn't give a lot of people their credit when they were boxing, and they still went on to do great things. So,
Will you get the credit for beating Filip Hrgovic?
of course I will. Look at the way you guys talk about him.
What opportunity does a win over Filip Hrgovic set you up for?
Big fights in future. We push on to bigger and better things as well. So yeah.
I get your take on the main event between Moses Atama and Dillian Whyte.
I'm not really focused on it, if I'm honest. Obviously, I got the Hrgovic fight, so I'm focused on that. So, yeah, I've not really been looking into the main event, if I'm honest. It's a good fight, though. It's a good matchup. I think it gets a lot of people talking. And, yeah, it's just funny, innit? Because people are talking about me and Hrgovic, and they're talking about the main event. But if you look at this, what am I? I'm the second fight on the card, right? I'm the second fight. Yeah, I'm the second.
Really? Second
Fight.
No way.
Crazy, innit? In the UK, it'll be a main event, but here it's like a semi warm up for the main event. But yeah, it's good. It's good.
Are you sure you're happy with being second?
Don't matter, man. It don't really. I swear to you, it doesn't even think of it though. Why does it like? It wouldn't matter. I was fighting main event, co-main, first card, open. You know what I mean? Don't really matter.
One final question before I let you go. I promise 5 minutes, and I'll keep to that word. And that is the talk about AJ and Jake Paul. I was over in Las Vegas, and I was speaking to some of the American media, and they said to me that they felt that Anthony Joshua was chinny, and they felt like if Jake Paul landed on Anthony Joshua, it'd be nights out. I had to come in and step in and say, look, you know what? I'm a journalist, I'm non-biased, but I've got to fly the flag for the Brits at least because AJ isn't chinny, and it's going to take a lot for Jake Paul to land it. How do you read that fight if it does indeed happen?
Catastrophe, man. I just don't see the fight. I don't know. It doesn't need to happen, but he probably doesn't listen to the journalists, AJ, because there would be no point in listening to them. You know, you asked me the same question about journalists, and they're saying certain things about my fight. It's not really listening to it, if I'm honest. You know, they're gonna say he's chinny, isn't it? I mean, that's one of the things that people say about AJ, but yeah, he still gets the job done, doesn't he? He's only lost good fighters.
Why is it a catastrophe?
Oh my guy's 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting someone that made their pro debut at light heavyweight. Obviously, Jake Paul, big up to Jake, but yeah.
David, leave the final word with you. What happens in your fight with Filip?
Adeleye win.
Thanks for speaking to Segs Out.